So today I'm going to do an unboxing of the Festool energy set, and this is the SYS 18 volt 2x5.2 TLC 6 duo charger. So let's take a look inside and see what you get. So when you open the actual sustainer, this is how it comes. You've got your booklet, you've got another booklet here, you've got two 5.2 amp hour batteries, and you have the TLC 6 duo charger. For myself personally, I did not buy this kit by itself. So I purchased this whole kit with my sustainer saw, and the whole set was $1,999. So you can buy this set individually. I have a TLC charger here on the wall, and this is not an Airstream charger. So basically this is like I believe like the slower charging method, but you can charge the two batteries at one time, which is perfect for tools like the table saw and also the track saw and the Capex 60. This is going to be a welcome addition into the shop. So it looks like the way that you would mount this to the wall, you have holes, you have one here, and one down here. So you would need a longer screw to go through to mount this on the wall. Now the one benefit that I see to that particular application in this model is you don't have to try to measure it up on the back end and make sure both screws are level and of the right distance apart to hang them up, as you would have to do with normal charging stations. So that will be fine. I'm actually going to put this probably on a French cleat and hang it up somewhere here in the shop so that it will be ready to go. So again, this is the TLC 6 duo charger. If you get one of these energy sets, it's going to give you the ability to actually do away with having multiple chargers around the house, because you have the one option. So that's good. But for me, I don't see this as necessarily an end-all be-all, because I do have a total of 3 Festool chargers, 2 TLC 6s and 1 Airstream charger. So whenever I do overheat a battery, I can use my Airstream charger, which is the SCA8. I think one of the benefits of getting the dual charger, Makita already offers a dual charger, and this is the first time that Festool has offered dual charging, which is a little bit odd, being that their track saw has always run on 2 batteries. So this is, I think, a nice upgrade for charging for the Festool track saw, even if that's all you have, because you can charge 2 batteries at once. Now maybe they didn't consider that because you can run the Festool track saw as well as the Capex 60 on 1 battery. However, the sustainer table saw has to have 2 batteries, so that may be the reason why they went ahead and developed this particular charger. So in the future, I plan to order the Capex 60 miter saw. So after looking at this charger and seeing the kit, I probably will lean towards getting the actual kit, just so that I can get another dual charger. You do get a little bit of a discount when you buy the dual charger and the battery setup, or the energy set, with another tool. So if you happen to have the money and be in the market, I think that's a better option. So I think that's what I will do, because then I'll get another set of batteries as well as another dual charger. And then I think as far as for charging solutions, I probably will get at least one more Airstream charger, just in case I use a tool that overheats the battery and I need to charge both of them at the same time because it's a dual battery tool. Then I could have 2 Airstream chargers going off, cooling those batteries down, and, you know, charging those devices. For this particular situation, since this is not Airstream, just my thoughts would be that you would probably want to run 6 total batteries with a tool like the table saw, because then you can be running 1 set of batteries in the tool, and if you run the batteries hot, they can wait while you take that 3rd set of batteries and put them in your tool to run. And then while those are cooling down, you know, you would always have batteries in rotation. Now obviously that's a very expensive situation, but it's either that or you get 2 Airstream chargers to where you can put the battery on there and it'll cool them down and you can charge them more quickly, if you will. My understanding, if you get like the Festool grinder, that it has a tendency to kind of overheat the battery. So basically, if you were to take that battery off and put it on a regular TLC charger or this TLC Duo, I would imagine that it will not actually start charging immediately. And when you're switching over to an all battery platform or using a lot of battery powered tools, I've run into it where basically you're using your tool, you run out of battery, you need those batteries to be cycled back and forth. And that, another thing would be like that CT, I want to say CT MIDI charge, battery powered vacuum. So if you were running that tool, which is going to take 2 batteries, the miter, the Capex, which can take 1 to 2 batteries, the track saw, which is 1 to 2 batteries, and then the table saw, which is 2 batteries. So just for those, what is that, 4 tools, you're talking about 8 total batteries. So it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. So track saw, Capex, vac, and table saw. So yeah, you're talking about 8 batteries, and then if you're trying to rotate those all out, and this is just thinking about their M18 platform, and let's just say hypothetically you got the dual charger for all of them, you would have to buy an extra dual charger for your track saw. So you've got a dual charger for your track saw, you get the dual charger for your vac, your dual charger for your Capex, dual charger for your Festool table saw. That's 4 chargers. You'll be charging a total of 8 batteries at the same time. Hopefully your shop could take that, but the one benefit is if you're actually using battery powered tools, you don't have to have your tools plugged in to be operational. So if you are in a space where you don't have that many breakers to be able to utilize, you may be able to get away with having a total of 8, well, 4 dual charging chargers going at the same time, so that you could run a battery operation like that. Now, in my opinion, I think the benefit, like if you were to get the battery powered vacuum, the fact that the tool will be turned off and on would probably give you a longer battery life. I'm anxious to try that out though, to see if it really is something that can be realized in real life, to where if you were to start a project from start to finish and you started off with, say, let's just say 2 sets of batteries, and whether it be your track saw, whether it be your miter saw or the table saw, maybe you have 2 of these chargers and a total of 4 batteries for each tool, so that you've got your dust extractor going on, kick it on and off with each time you use the tool, and seeing what that workflow is going to be like. That's something that I'm interested in trying out sometime in the future. Anyways, I'm just rambling now, but this right here is the Festool TLC 6 Duo charger. It does come in the sustainer case, which is very convenient if you're going to be traveling like off-site or having to carry this stuff around somewhere. So that's beneficial. Personally, I do feel like it was a better deal for me to actually purchase it with the table saw, even though the table saw price was a lot higher. I mean, between the stand and also the battery kit, that actually, the base sustainer saw is $14.99. And so with this dual charger and the under frame, you're talking about $19.99. So you get both of them for an extra $500. Now, I'll put a price down here of how much this actual charging kit costs, because I can't remember it right offhand. And so you can compare for yourself to see how much of a savings that is when you're using a tool that's going to either require or that works better with the 2 batteries. It just makes more sense to be able to rotate those batteries out. However, you have to deal with the fact that it's going to be more expensive, because obviously corded, you plug it in, you just keep going. But whereas if you have a battery powered system, it's only as useful if you're able to continually run your tool. And then you may run into other issues, because what will happen on an 18-volt platform or any tool platform, if you're constantly running your tools all day long, constantly rotating your batteries, how long will your batteries last? How long will the tool last? That's, to be seen. Who knows? But anyways, I'm rambling. Thanks for taking time to check out the short video of the unboxing of the TLC Duo 6 Festool charger, and I will see you in my next video.